offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Redskins get the... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check,
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Griffin to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Play action. It's Griffin. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. A glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Back to throw. Able to find Walter. That's complete. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On first down, Green. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. They'll run on first down. Green. And the ball is knocked out. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. That's caught by Irvin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Check 53. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check. Rock. Check hot route. Hot. Hey.
On first down, Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On 2nd and 10, Griffin. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Griffin. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. He finds his man Johnson. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. From just shy of midfield, Griffin. That'll be caught by Schlesinger, the fullback. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Flushed out right. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Army. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He's going to rifle one deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On 1st down, Green. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Willie Lanier, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down and goal. Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 6 yards away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Take 4, take 4.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Griffin eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Go. Motion.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Walk time. Tight end right. Go. 50, Mark 50. Check. Mike's 50. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike's 50. Myself. You don't know no better.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Griffin. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards. They'll run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. They'll run on 1st down. It's Green, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We got 3 down.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A give to Harris. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 3 down, 3 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 70 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. And this time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Griffin flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. He's at the 50. And finally brought down at the 38. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 55 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
No gain on the play there. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From midfield now, here's Griffin. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive, there he hits the reliable target. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Griffin. Complete, the tight end Kelce. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Johnson to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, Jackson steps away to his left. Escapes the sack. And shedding through the tackle. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Griffin buying time to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And no, it's incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. So obviously that one really hurts not to be able to convert. But this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for him.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them. I'm going to force them on offense to kind of gamble a little bit because I will leave openings, all right? You can sting me, but how often will they want to do that? They're going to want to run the ball and bleed the clock. I'm going after them, hoping to make a big play.
And in a sense, 3 timeouts with that 2-minute warning looming.
It's a great note right there because it was the 2 timeouts. They get a 3rd one back. They still have a chance.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, it's Green. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jackson shakes off the sag. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Give him 14 on the play. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a throw here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Jackson operating from the gun, being chased out left. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a desperation throw, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick, and the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
You don't want none. Pick up the ball. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
Here we go. They can't hang with us.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. He's got room to run past the 20. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
All day, baby, all day. Ready? White to the three. Great. Ready?
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 29 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Buddy up. 58. 58 for Mike. Watch the run.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
To throw again, Griffin. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Kevin Green there brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
58, boys, 58. 58 to Mike. Pick it up. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Right here. Hey, 58. Echo.
From the 38, Griffin. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays. I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Mike's 5-4. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
On 3rd down, Griffin. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, That's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Visitors 7, Lions nothing.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check. Watch 54. Ricky. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Get that.
To throw is RG3. Dancing to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
Watch out. Check Mike 50. Hey. I'm here all day. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the slant.
To throw on 3rd down. Griffin eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, watch the screen. Mike's 54.
Here's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54.
Griffin. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. Steps away to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A 1st down carry for Barkley, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
That's it.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That throw into the arms of Allen, and he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second and 11 now. Newton. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Switch up. Switch up. Mike 54. Mike 54.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Griffin to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Griffin. This is Johnson. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 68 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That certainly went against the tradition. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
26 months. You ain't doing nothing.
Throwing again. Griffin escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From midfield now, here's Griffin. Out to his left. The Sanders has got it complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Griffin being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Check right. Watch out. Tight end right. Hey, we got 4 now. 26 right.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. 26 Mike.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Shut. 4 down. Check, check. 26, Mike.
After the interception, here's Griffin. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Lions have taken the lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Now Griffin feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to get that back to Allen. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Tighten up. 20.
First down.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
From the 31, Newton, and that is incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. He tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. It's a big play there. 48 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He pitches it, fights off the defender. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. I got you.
Now Griffin on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Griffin, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that
ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Watch out.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
McCaffrey following the penalty. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 down, 3 down.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Sanders. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 26.
Now it's Griffin. He'll rifle this one deep right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Johnson, the intended target. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on now is the punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? That looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Come on, set. 15 on it. 15 on it. Keep it up. Hot shot, hot shot. 26 Mike. Hey, keep watching.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. This is caught. In the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front. Don't you say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere. Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden. Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Greg.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Newton now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Watch 54. Hey, Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm on. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Go. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Griffin going to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I'm coming. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go. Watch it slant.
Griffin to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
26, Mike. And we got to get to the ball, team. Let's keep moving. 26, Mike. Go. 26, Mike. I'm coming.
Now RG3. Dancing to his left. And some strong running. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit.